up guys, this is Yusuf here from TechDroids and welcome back to a brand new video. And it's after a long time, new setup, new TV, review coming soon. Now today's a video about something really different. This is about the new MacBook. So this is top 5 features or top 5 new things that you need to know about the new 2016 MacBook Pro. So with that being said, be sure to drop a like rating and get subscribed to the channel, and let's get started with the MacBook Pro. So in no particular order, at number 1 is design. Now design on the outside being carried over from the last MacBook or the MacBooks that we have seen in the past, MacBook Pros that we've seen in the past, and it's not a big change on the outside. It's thinner and lighter as it gets with every Apple device, but on the inside we have two major changes. That's the Butterfly Keys 2.0, the new keyboard. Now the MacBook Pros also are getting the butterfly mechanism that the MacBook 12-inch has, the 12-inch MacBook has, and a twice the size larger trackpad, so a really big trackpad than the last one. So this offers some good interaction with the MacBook, with the multi-touch trackpad, the gestures. Now this is force touch, so it's even, static, doesn't click, and gets you that haptic feedback as well. So that's it for the design, nothing much on the design. At number 2 is the new Touch Bar and Touch ID. So the Touch Bar is a OLED strip at the top, and a Touch ID is also at the side of the thing strip. And Touch ID is just like any iOS device or any Apple device that supports Touch ID. It's you logging into your PC or your computer or the MacBook with your finger, using your fingerprint, and this allows for authorizing shopping payments with your thing and logging in with the MacBook. So Touch ID opts for, gives you a really good interaction and a good new level of security in the MacBook Pro. Number 2, the Touch Bar. Now this is OLED strip that changes accordingly. It changes its behavior according to the app you're using. Like in Final Cut Pro 10, it'll show you a whole timeline. In Spotify, it'll show you the music controls, and in some other apps it changes accordingly. Now the developers have been on board and they're trying to use this and include this in their apps. Most of the apps don't support it right now. Like most of the native apps do support it, like Final Cut Pro 10, Safari and stuff. So in Safari you can switch between apps and tabs, for example. So the developers are on board and they would make it. So this thing is really good, but this comes for a huge price, which we're gonna talk later or in the video. Number 3 is performance. Now performance, it always keeps changing. Like Apple opts for new chips. So this time around, I'm gonna take you over the options, like options and the performance. There are 3 MacBook Pros this time around. The 13-inch MacBook Pro without the touchpad and the touch bar, which comes with the Intel Core i5 Iris 540 graphics and 8 gigs of RAM. And next is a 13-inch MacBook Pro with the touch bar and the Touch ID, which comes for $17.99. The previous one comes for $14.49. So the $17.99 one comes with the Intel Iris Pro 550, the Intel Core i5, and 16 gigs of RAM. Then you go to the highest end model, that's the 15-inch MacBook Pro. That gets you touch bar, Touch ID, Intel Core i7, and Radeon 450 graphics with 2 gigs of dedicated VRAM and extra storage, and there's up to 2 terabytes of PCIe storage this time around. And this thing costs about $2,300, so this is huge. The price is huge. It comes 16 gigs of RAM, a native. You can upgrade it to 32 gigs with no problem. So that was the performance and the options. And one more quick little fact, the 13-inch MacBook Air is now killed. It's gone. At number 4 is the ports that it offers. So this time around with the lowest end 13-inch MacBook Pro without the touch bar and the Touch ID, you get 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports, 1 headphone jack, and that's it, my boy. Seriously, Apple just reduced on all the ports this time around. I know USB-C is the future, but for the present day, you need at least an SD card slot, HDMI, and you need to run for adapters even to connect your iPhone now. Seriously, Apple, what are you doing? This is a blunder. And with the other 2 MacBooks, you get 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports, USB Type-C form factor, 1 headphone jack. That's it. And the webcam is still 720p, potato quality. But talking about the ports, still we are not up to that mark. So we should be using all 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports. Yeah, it's good, it's fast, it has 40 gigabits per second speeds and stuff, but how this is a MacBook Pro machine. This is a Pro machine. It's used to edit videos on Final Cut Pro 10 and Adobe Premiere Pro. So you need to be able to insert your SD card to get your files off. Now you need an adapter to do that as well. And the MagSafe 2 cable, or the MagSafe 2 port, that was Apple's one of the biggest inventions that Apple has ever done in their whole tech career or the tech history. It's gone. It's been replaced by a USB Type-C port. So that was the ports, guys. At number 5 is the MacBook Pro itself, the final verdict. Like, who is this thing for? Should you be buying it? And it is worth it if you are into the Apple ecosystem. You have used past MacBooks and stuff, but still, at a price that it comes for, I see it's not that worth it. And the graphic card, it comes with AMD Radeon 450, which does not have CUDA cores. And if you're an Adobe Premiere Pro user, CUDA cores, like Adobe loves CUDA cores for rendering, for fast rendering, better editing experience. If you're a Final Cut Pro 10 user, you will be okay, no problem. But this is not the 460, it's only the 450. You can upgrade to the 460 with 4 gigabytes of dedicated VRAM, but why not out of the box? Why not? The Touch Bar and Touch ID are not gimmicks. They would be helpful, but still, they don't talk for the huge price the MacBook comes. So that's been it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then give this video a massive thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about this machine that Apple has come out with. And if this new style of video was good, then drop a like for this as well. And that's been it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Yusuf Vlad from Tech Droids, and I'm signing out. Peace.